Cast.
Well, throughout the course of the afternoon, really from south to north, a slow progression of some light rain developing. Here's a look at some of the VDOT cameras across the region. Of course, you can see some reduced visibility with some fog there at Afton Mountain at I-64. Here we are along I-81 at 64 interchange in Stanton with some damp conditions. I-64 off the 5th Street exit here in Charlottesville and I-81 in Harrisonburg. We take a look at Doppler radar, just a review here over the last hour. You can see the general progression off to the north. It's a little lighter the farther north that you go, and general rainfall amounts have generally been less than 0.2 of an inch where it has fallen. Now, as we widen out the view, there's plenty of rain that will be headed in our direction coming up from the south and southeast, all pinwheeling around a big storm that's off to our south and west. So we have a flood watch in effect. Starts at 8 o'clock here tonight. It'll run through tomorrow. It'll either expire late tomorrow night or pre-dawn on Wednesday across the region. It blankets our entire viewing area. But in terms of what we're looking out for, small creek streams, low-lying areas, those areas that normally flood prone anyway, just be mindful of your situation. Now, this is the European model showing you a broad area of 2 to 4 inches with some local enhancement on the eastern facing slopes of the Blue Ridge. That's because we have easterly winds banking that moisture up against the higher terrain, and that's normally allowing for higher amounts of rainfall. And even though the amounts are just a little bit less, the American GFS is still honing in on that as well. So that's still 1.5 inches to over 2.5 inches of rainfall, of course needed, just don't want it all at once or cause some major issues, but it should be more localized flooding that we'll be dealing with. Temperatures right now are generally in the low and mid 60s. The airport made up to 68 for high today, of course held down because of the clouds and the arrival of the rain. So temperatures tonight don't move all that much. Low and mid 60s will be areas of fog. The intensity of the rain will start to pick up, and I'll show you that on Futurecast in a moment. So there's kind of your planner for Tuesday. It's a wet go of things. Certainly the morning, there may be some breaks in the action, not that it rains continuously, but some of that rain will be heavy at times, some embedded thunder as well. That could produce some localized higher amounts of rain as well. So here we are tonight. Again, the rain moving from south to north across the region. There could be some heavier downpours at times. There we are kind of first thing in the morning, a wet go of things to work and school, and that'll continue throughout the mid-morning. There could be some breaks as mentioned, but there will be downpours as well, and that'll continue into tomorrow evening. And then on Wednesday, I think we'll start with some drier periods, and during the afternoon, we'll see some more scattered showers and thunderstorms develop. And really after tomorrow, our temperatures come back up, but we'll still have that threat for showers and storms and downpours. So even after tonight and tomorrow, we still have additional rain. So you can see the activity over the last several hours. All this is pinwheeling around an area of low pressure, not only at the surface, but higher up in the atmosphere, and it just has to slowly meander. It's working its way off to the north and east. So that's funneling in moisture off the Gulf and the Atlantic, and that pattern will be with us here over the next several days, kind of keeping things unsettled. And where it is raining, you can see those temperatures are held down significantly in the 60s and 70s. So here for tonight, low to mid 60s, additional rain. The intensity will vary, but heavy at times. First alert weather day here for your Tuesday with that flooding potential. As we go into the latter half of the week, temperatures will warm into the 80s, but then we'll deal with scattered showers and thunderstorms. A front approaches Friday to Saturday that could bring some more storminess. I know a lot of events obviously take place as we close out the week and start to the weekend, so we'll watch that over the next several days.
Certainly UVA grads keeping an eye on the weather, that's for sure. All right, Eric, thank you.